Hey, what's going on, all you ghouls and ghosts out there? My name is Mike Macabre, and welcome to the graveyard. As always, subscribe, comment, share the video, that notification, action videos, Friday Night Fright, solving up with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on the channel. In tonight's episode, we have another and reaction, and making her debut on the channel is an artist called Mandy. Not familiar with that name at all, but we're going to be reacting to her music video, or her new song, which is called Red Rain. As always, linked original video will be down in the description box for your viewing pleasure at your. And this request comes to a time member, Tone Marie, and very long time requested anything, so it's for her. As always, going into this blind with my comments. If I recognize a song, I'll be as transparent as possible. But no more gooling around. Let's check it out. All right, ghouls and ghosts. Red Rain by Mandy Lion. Oh, and one little thing. She did mention it's going to be kind of a very dark, disturbing kind of thing, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but just be prepared. Man and man. Interesting. I'm usually a huge fan of graphic novels. Your warning. I love that light coming out from the microphone.
Fly away and sway with me. The only thing to wash away our pain. Red, red, rain. Red, red, rain. You came to sanctify the demon. Red, red, rain.
And that is to be continued. Las Vegas. Interesting. I have a lot of questions about this. I have a lot to think. See in the review section. All right, ghouls and ghosts. That was Mandy Line with his official video. I do too. Red. Link to original video, as always, will be done in the box for your viewing pleasure. Catch your. And again, this request comes with Johnson. Thank you again for that lovely, lovely request. Now, quite interesting. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of graphic novels, but I did enjoy the story book, comic book feel to the whole story. Basically, quite intense. I thought it would affect me more than it did, but it did affect me a little bit, especially when you hurt animals. I don't know why, but physical violence against kids, yes, it is an absolutely thing against it. I was kind of like that as a kid, not nearly as bad as what was. I don't have the. What do you call it? The physical violence. I mean, I was slapped and hit, and I guess more towards when I was in my teenager years that violent, where my dad choked me out one time and I bruises on my neck, but it just didn't affect me. As opposed, I wasn't as helpless. I'm not exactly. I thought the antagonist in the woman, and I thought the singer was supposed to be a woman, Mandy, but I guess not. And I'm sorry for my audio cutting in and out. I'm still my microphone finally came back. Oh, my nice one. It only took a month and a half. That's why I haven't been recording a lot. But I'm also making a video recently, or I'm going to have a video probably before this one, where I explain what's been going on with the channel and whatnot. But yeah, I'm still fiddling with the audio and getting the, what are they called? The noise gate. So it backs out the background noise and it leaves my voice. And sometimes the certain levels that I have it at don't work so well. So I'm still figuring that out. I do apologize. Vocally, since I do believe Mandy is a dude, so like I said, I thought he was a girl, and there was a backing vocals at certain parts during the song that sounded female. I don't know if they were or not, but I love the grit, love the growl, very deep, very consistent throughout, and I liked the vibrato, the slower vibrato tone towards the end of the singing. It kind of reminded me a cross between maybe Rob Zombie and what is his name, Ozzy Osbourne. Kind of had that vibe going on, but that's just how. I could be possibly wrong. You let me know in the comment section whether or not you agree with me. Musically, again, it could sound very similar to something Rob Zombie would do. I did enjoy it. Great crunchy guitars, weren't muddy at all. Pretty simplistic on the riff though, but the actual tone of the riffs was quite nice. Just a little simple, nice little solo as well to break it up. And I'm not a huge fan of solos that are like doing all this crazy shit up and down the guitar. No, fit it with the music so it actually makes sense within the structure of the song, and then I'm a happy guy. Oh Lord. Stylistically great as well. I love the little light coming out of the microphone, and then it looked like he was in a prison, and then that little. I thought it was a girl again. It might have been Mandy when he was young, and having a very abusive father, because I'm like, all of a sudden, when the young kid was much older, he was buff, had the tattoos, and was fighting people, and then he went back to his dad and beat the shit out of him, which I don't necessarily think he deserves, but a part of me is like, it's like the whole eye for an eye thing, and that whole moral and ethical dilemma. So I'm not going to get into it. Like, he does deserve it, but he doesn't, kind of thing. Because that's not justice, that's revenge, and revenge is never justified like that. So that's just how I feel. Otherwise, let's see. The story that was told. Towards the end, did Mandy hurt the dog, or did a dog do something where it hurt itself? Because it was like, look, it was like on life support, and maybe like yanked it up, and that's where he was spitting out the blood. I don't know. But I hate animals, and because it's like hurting something that can't defend itself, a young child, a woman, an animal. Like, you're hurting the most vulnerable people and things on the planet, and it's just I just hope that there is a hell and there's like a special place for those kind of people. Again, that's just my own little preclusion to seeking revenge without actually physically doing it myself. But overall, really liked what I heard. Loved the vocals. Even I had the vocal harmony with the guitar, which was quite nice. That being said, score. I am going to give this 4 skulls out of 5. Absolutely happy with that score for all the reasons I just stated. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of Reviews and Reactions. As always, if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my reaction videos, Friday Night Frights, Mouthing Off with Mike Macabre, or whatever else I'm doing on this channel. But as always, ghouls and ghosts, stay scared.